Good grief. I got to talk quick because wife thinks we're watching the HBO show tonight, and
You have to
I
reorder it.
unsubscribed from the service. What?
You have to reorder it.
No,
Yes.
I already bought you. I bought you French fries tonight.
I bought my own French fries with my own money.
You guys listening to this? But I
Your
had to
money
drive
is
you down.
my money.
No,
My money is my money.
yeah.
So get over yourself.
Go brush your hair. Are we getting fries for dinner tonight at least?
I am.
Yeah, guys.
You're not.
I better get French fries for supper tonight. And did you do enough burger that I can at least do like a double stack burger? I got like a double stack appetite.
Well, you better
I'm hungry.
unstack it.
I'm hungry. I got, it's that my fragile body's trying to stay warm in the southwest Wisconsin weather.
It's nice.
Don't congrat me on the tractor purchase. I didn't make it. Oh, here, can you help me here? Burped up. My hands are full.
Why not?
All right, what's everybody up to? I know tonight was a regular video upload night, but I figure I should just do a live stream just to aggravate the wife. 106 viewers. That is awesome. You guys want to see Brittany again? Smile.
My hair's not done.
When is your hair ever done? It's better than what it normally looks like. She says she's going to get it cut. Problem is, I like long hair. She likes cut hair, and cut hair to her means lobbing off about 6 inches.
No, I get it trimmed.
How much is a trim to you? The length of the brush?
An inch?
And oh yeah, right. Thumbs up, everybody. That's exactly right. I don't know how long this live stream is going to be. Just probably as long as I'm wired. What's up? I think we're okay.
What do you mean?
I think we're okay. Buzz cut. This is what the wife always does. I was going to grow my hair out and cut it as a mullet. And she came up behind me like they did and like, what was it, Jackass? And they buzz you back behind the head. So I had to shave it. So that's what we're doing out here. I had such a nice hair growing. I even had the whole beard thing going too. I was going to like, caveman in it, but she did not agree.
Yeah, you look better right now.
There you go. Wow, she looks rough. There, somebody's agreeing with me.
What?
Nothing? Dude, you better hope she doesn't see that. How do you...
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all. How do you feel about your dad buying one of your dream tractors? I don't know. I thought that pedal tractor was a pretty nice purchase, I think. I mean, the kids will definitely get a blast out of it. I mean, I think Relina hasn't had a chance to ride it yet. Hey, Hunter. How do you... I already read that. Let's see. I know Dad's watching, so the plan is they're going to be in Louisville, so I'm here unsupervised, which means it's open season on that 7920. I'm talking plowing snow, hauling poop, grinding feed, hauling bales, hauling poop. Did I say hauling poop? We're going to haul poop with it. I do 100% of the planting anymore. So the IVT in that tractor is going to be wicked awesome. Like super duper awesome. Hey Dan, how's it going? What's an awesome, or that's an awesome tractor edition, you guys. Oh, you're talking about the 7920? I know you were, dude. It's a nice tractor. The 4640 is going to go on backup duty for spring, and then we'll use it for making hay throughout the summer. And as of right now, I think the 46 will end up on the red cart again, and the 7920 will end up on the green cart. And then the 7600 and the 8235 will be freed up for doing tillage, cutting stalks, and baling stalks. Because that was a definite issue we had this past year, was not getting stalks made in a timely manner. I made... What did we make? 80? I think so. I think we made 80 that were like super dry and hadn't had any bad weather on it. But we ended up wrapping 52 of them. and the rest ended up in the shed. So I think we only fed like 3 or 4 of those, and then um, uh, everything else we made after that was weathered, like it had rain on it and everything else like that. There are no purchase plans in mind yet anymore. I mean, I don't, and no one's talking about buying anything. We won't have to pull as many pins to change your implements, but we're not really sure what the whole plan is going to be for the summer. We do know the 79 will end up on that coon mower, so we'll be cutting hay with it, with the 76 and that. That was one of Ryan's complaints with using the 4640. I don't want to say a complaint. It's just that he said that was a challenge cutting hay with the 46 because you didn't have the gear selection.
Honey,
What?
why is that stuff that you said you were going to take back out to the garage still sitting on the kitchen table?
Oh, you remember earlier when I said I was gonna go to the gas station and just get something to drink, and then you were like, "Hey, I know, let's all go for a ride as a family." So then I had to go out and start the car and put Relina out there, and my hands were full. I didn't want to make a double trip back just to get those tools that you thought for a second that I was gonna take back out. And on top of that, my chair died again. So I mean, I got to work on it, and I'm gonna need all that stuff in here again. I fixed my recliner and it fell apart again. The cows are looking great. I added 2 more to them, and I'm pretty happy with the herd expansion I got going on. You getting ready for the week? Well, it's Sunday night. I think everybody's probably pretty well ready for the week. Around here, to be completely honest with you guys, it really is just pretty much everything is on repeat. I mean, we're not really watching Monday, Saturday, Sunday fun day. It doesn't really matter. We went through. Ryan and I went and fed everything yesterday, even if it didn't need anything. Just we didn't have to put bales out today. But I got 50 cows out there. I mean, cows and the calves and the bull, like everything that's out there in the moment at the outside lot at the farm. Do you have a month at child? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. You what about that one? Yeah, he's a terrorizer. Will the 46 be on the disc in the spring? No. 4640 can't hardly pull the VT as it is. It could in a pinch, like doing stocks, but as far as going on chiseled ground and trying to pull at any amount of speed, I don't think the 46 could handle it. I'm going to be pulling the sprayer behind the 79. The reason being, we're pulling out all the wiring and the guidance and all the stuff out of the 4640. That's going to open that cab up a little bit more, a lot more, and everything is being put into the 79. So heavier tractor on the front end. Yeah, it's only got a 300-gallon sprayer on the back end, but for what little bit of spraying I do, that 79 will handle it fine. I'm actually planning on using it for broadcasting my dry fertilizer because we'll have the guidance in it. I was using the 76 in the past, but having guidance and knowing that I'm covering everything as evenly as I can will be huge going forward here. Make sure you like and subscribe to these videos, guys. I'm not trying to beg or nothing, but liking and subscribing to the channel has just helped me out quite a bit. Heading into this year, I'd say with maybe more than a little bit more excitement going forward. But I mean, we got a lot to look forward to. Even with we still got the 569, and I mean, running 2 balers is awesome. The cow herd thing, more cattle to play with, is going to be awesome, and um, I'll have more calves. I'm actually due to start calving March 10th. So March 10th to, was it May 16th? And the bull is in with the cattle right now. I'm going to be pulling him out here the 1st of March. Next year he'll be in December 1st to February 1st, so they're not calving in the dead of winter. The planter isn't done. We haven't touched it in a while. We're waiting for the vacuum parts to show up. Duals, we're not sure if they're going to stay on or off. Don't really plan on taking the 7920 off of, or putting it on the round baler. The 46 should be married to the 630 in the spring. The 630 deer of mine was sold 2 years ago. I spun around and invested that money. I do need to get to 75,000 subs, don't you think? I don't know what I need to change on my videos or on my channel, but we've been growing though. We're 43,000. We're like right at 43,100. So some growth is better than no growth, right? Um, the 7920 is without a doubt going to be on the tedder. Without a doubt, just that extra horsepower. I think it'll be really nice being able to go down on that nice flat bottom ground and ted out that heavy first cut hay. I mean, with 100, what a dyno at? It was 180. I think a dyno at 180, and it turns. Well, there's these things called tuners to help with that. So yeah, the 79 is going to be running a bit warmer than what it is. We want to get it over 200. I've been too quiet on YouTube. Gonna try to change that. Well, Dan, everybody's life changes. I mean, people get busy. I mean, I went back and watched one of my videos from 3 years ago, and I didn't recognize any of the people commenting on those older videos. I don't recognize any of them are people that are posting now. Why'd you guys go with the mid-range tractor? You want another high horsepower tractor? Foible. Sorry if I don't get your name right. The reason that we were looking for a 7920, a mid-range tractor, which is what that tractor is, over another 8R or even a 9000 series tractor, because I want to dispel one of uh, those rumors too, saying that we wouldn't have much use for a four-wheel drive. We would. Uh, my opinion, my stance on a four-wheel drive for our operation. I appreciate that, David and Hunter. Um, I want to be able to have a machine around here where we can go and buy pretty much any implement within reason that we want, hook up to it, and be able to drag it across the field properly. Um, Personally, like a 9330, 9230, something around that area. I don't think I'd really be shied away from going that route. I really don't. Um, I'm constantly working on increasing acres. I mean, it's just the way it is, and adding cattle to increasing my cattle numbers like I have was a big part of that because multiple streams of income. Um, but right back to why did we aim for a mid range versus a large frame or a small frame? Because this tractor is to take some of the hours off of the 7600. One of the big issues um, we did add acres, by the way. You guys are, I know, you guys are getting, you guys are really starting to get ahead of me right now. You won the deer skid steer replica a few years back. Can't make yourself open the box. Oh, come on, dude. Should I go to Dyersville and buy a bunch of replica toys again? Should I bring that back for the year? That could be something to do again, don't you think? Um, one cow. Okay, I misspoke then because I got a lot of people that have been watching that are still watching from how long ago. If anybody's heard from Jim in a while, I'd like to know that he's still doing all right. Um, the 79, the plan is to put the 79 on the grain cart. The reason that we want the 79 with the size tractor it is, um, it's so we can use it for more jobs around the farm, from cutting hay to baling to tillage to a certain degree. Um, the big sticking point that because dad bought that tractor, dad was one that did all the shopping for it, and he was looking for a machine that had 540. because as much as we try to get away from the 540 jobs around here, we still have a few of those jobs around here that we just can't get away from. Cutting stalks with that rhino cutter, the 4155, without a doubt, if that tractor is around to run that mower for cutting stalks in the fall, we'll put it on it. Um, but as of right now, just having the other tractor, it can go on the green cart or the red cart. Um, Takes the 82 off of the job of having to run the grain cart, and we can have that back at home doing tillage. Plus the fact that with that 569, that is our corn fodder baler. It just is. I mean, it ate fodder this last year like it wasn't even there. And that's, I don't want to try to put corn fodder through that 566 ever again if I can help it, because that 566 gave us issues on every crop of cutting we've tried making this year, between chains or bearings or whatever else. So the 569 is the primary baler. It just is. If that 566 only gets hooked up to make hay, then so be it. Or down at the valley, because I do plan on running two down at the valley. But with the 79, it's got the shorter wheelbase. We can use it for cutting hay, for raking hay. Dad and Ryan both ran. I did not, but both ran that Rhino. Alicia, what'd you miss? Um, the Tiny Terror. He's trying to fall asleep. He was asleep. He's giving everybody the tongue. Hey, dude. There. That's like the best look you guys have gotten of him. Grain bin soon. Probably not for a little while again. That 79 probably set us back a while just because. The 76 isn't going to be hooked up and forgotten about. That's still going to be bouncing around between the mower and the baler and whatever else it needs to do. Everybody keeps thinking this is my kid. Joke's on you. Everybody's thinking, it's mine, it's mine. How do we know I'm just not on babysitting duty? Maybe I shouldn't address it anymore and just let everybody sit and wonder, right? More baby, less Travis. Dry fertilize in the valley before first cutting is the plan.
Honey.
What?
Don't worry if the fire alarm goes off. The kitchen is not on fire.
The kitchen isn't on fire, it's just full of smoke?
Yes.
This live stream will be changed to Supper's Burning once I'm done, because I am uploading this live stream, by the way. Everybody want to see? Oh, there's Brett.
Why do you keep showing me?
I think everybody should see the unfiltered version of Brittany.
No.
Yeah. Got a new cell phone, got to, test it out.
Why don't you show cute little Calvin instead?
I did. They don't know if he's mine, though.
Why?
That's what I keep telling everybody. How do they know I'm not just babysitting?
What?
But not, because they don't know if, they don't know the situation.
That the kid looks exactly like you?
It doesn't look exactly like me.
Really?
No.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Have you seen your baby pictures? That's you. You're holding you.
No. I'm trying to do a live stream here. People do not tune in to listen to you sitting, cluck, 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 cluck.
It's not my problem.
So this is the stuff I got to put up with when the camera's off. It doesn't just end just because the camera's off. I got the new S23 or whatever.
22.
He's not a carbon copy of me. I don't think so.
The only thing that doesn't look like you is the nose, because that's mine.
I don't know.
But he's a cute little prince.
Oh. All right. Let's see. Back to the farm stuff. I am a very mean YouTuber. Absolutely. Spring is going to be here before we know it. No intentions of doing silage again, but the wrapping the bales is becoming a pretty big part of our feed operation anymore. Everybody keeps saying he takes after his mom. Yeah, it's your wife's child. Exactly. Could be Ryan's. How do you know that? You guys don't know I could be babysitting. Oh well. I don't know what a 2655 Oliver is, so I could believe that very easily that you could pull it with a 24-foot disc. He doesn't have my hair. He has my grandpa's hair because I'm. If you look at me just right, or if I look at myself just right, I look like my grandpa. Why don't we build the 46? Because it's got the quad range in it, and that's one of the reasons why I'm glad we're going to the 79 for planting. Is because by the time we're done planting, for how much I pull forward and back up and the corners and all that stuff, my shoulder is usually pretty sore by the time I'm done planting. Because I don't just do curved corners. When we get into 90-degree corners when we're planting, I do 90-degree turns. I pull into it, pick the planter up, spin around, and actually back into the corner and take off again. Would you guys believe me if I said his name is Calvin? Because his name is Calvin. I named him after the dog, but it's Calvin with a C, not Calvin with a K, like the dog. The dog is Calvin with a K. You should also bring back story time. Miss hearing stories about your grandparents. Well, tonight's video, make sure you guys go back and watch it. It was a story about, terrorizing my grandpa. You should also bring back. Oh, saw that photo not as big as. I would hate to do. I mean, I don't want to do any. No, that's a picture of my place. No, I'm sorry. You are right. This is a picture of Rockville. The picture of my place is on the other wall. But my living room looks like a tornado went through here, but I can't help it. Because that one over there, she has a bit of a grudge against clean floors. So, I mean, the house be clean, and then you turn your back, and all of her stuff is just whipped out across it. The 79, I know this question. I think it's 2007. My live streams aren't always epic. It just depends if I'm, wired or not, and I'm not feeling too bad. Tornado named Relina. That's right. We call him. He should be called Calvin Jr. Calvin Sr. is. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's out in the kitchen because he smells all the burning food, so he knows Brittany's gonna be feeding him. That's right, David. It's a kid's thing. My wife yells at me more than a rooster at 7. Nah. We're not going to retire the 4640. We're still going to be using it. We got people that like to help us. Dale, if you end up watching the live stream. That's why I said as far as putting the 46 on that red cart, he's comfortable using it. So when you have some of those, like a tractor that your help is comfortable using, going to keep using it. But it does, if we ever get to that point in time, that actually puts buying the 7920 outright like we did, it actually moves the 4640 up for tradable status, where instead of buying something where we gotta pay it full out of pocket, we got a tractor we can put towards the trade, and makes it actually a little bit more easier going forward here, maybe upgrading. Dad's not all that attached to the 46 as you'd think. The 4440 was not tuned. Grandpa bought that brand new. That was on the farm since it was brand new. Grandpa bought it. And that still had the factory wire from on the injector from never being touched. So, can't trade off your dad's first tractor. Well, the thing is, that is actually the 4020. The 4020 is the unsellable, untradeable, anything tractor. That's the one that'll get parked in the corner of the shed and forgotten about. The 7600, I could see potentially trading that off someday, but I have a hard time letting that one go. I really do. The 79 doesn't have def. It's not. I'm sorry, guys. My comments aren't moving. Not planning on replacing the 735 anytime soon. I'm currently not positioned up to buy up anything. Um, with the planter upgrade, and I'm paying off the baler. Ouch! That was a good one. Oh, this house is full of life lessons. Holy crap. Hey, the most. If I'm saying your name right, I apologize for the kid crying. Thank you so much for the donation. That's. Thank you so much for that.
You okay?
So shout out to you for sure. Um, See, that's a very good question.
Okay.
76 for a 75-30. That exact trade right there is what has crossed my mind. Yeah, everybody say thank you to Vimos. That was very generous of him. Um, about the only trade I could see ever getting rid of the 7600 for would be a 75-30. But my problem is 76 is my first purchase. It's been a very reliable tractor. I just have a hard time seeing it go down out the driveway. I don't know if I can handle that. So I don't know if me trading the 76 is realistic. A 75-30 is still on my list of things to buy. Here's the thing. With Dad buying that 79, me buying another tractor right now just kind of went down the list of priorities. It really did. Um, I want to get my cow herd up and running, which I did. I did a pretty hard push towards getting a decent number of cows around. I'm up. I actually ended up buying 20 this spring, or this year in the past month. And the thing with, if I'm not tripping over myself here, the cattle that I bought were not top of the market. So these two that I brought home yesterday, they were deals. They were 430 pounds a piece. I paid was 400 $800 a piece for each of them. Um, I was I had somebody actually trying to talk me out of buying feeders like I am. Okay, the reason I'm buying feeders is because I'm going for quantity over quality. Not because my heifers that I bought home are are bad at all. I mean, honestly, I think they're beautiful. Those 8 or 9 that I bought that have the registered Red Angus tags in their ears, I absolutely love them. You guys, in my videos that I currently have uploaded that I'm waiting to post, I keep praising them because they are beautiful. I love the Red Angus cattle. I mean, not because they're going to bring top dollar. They're going to do this or they're going to do that. They can handle the weather, the flies, the crops, the grass, everything I feed them. I like them just because I think they're pretty, and it's not an approved farming practice because everybody says Black Angus is the way to go. But if you vaccinate them, you take care of them properly, and you put in a quality group of calves through the ring, they'll bring money. They'll bring good money. And if you guys don't like cattle videos, I apologize now because I, you're gonna see a lot of videos of me walking through the lots, looking at the cows, not just to be videos just to upload. I mean, I want to actually post videos worth posting. So, hey, how many cows do I have? I'm up to 43. That doesn't include feeder calves. Are you taking the ag leader out of the 46? Yes. More concrete, more buildings around here. Uh, yeah, my place needs a bunch of work to it. So we have cattle working facilities at each of the 3 farms because my parents, their cattle numbers are climbing. Ryan's cattle numbers are climbing. I would have said a month ago that I was a distant third in regards to the number of cattle I have. compared to mom and dad and Ryan. Ryan is out front. He's got the most at the moment, but the cattle that I have around right now will definitely puts me back up in the running. And what it does is having, even if I have 40 head of cattle that are calving going forward now, it gives me a lot more replacement heifers to choose from because some of those older cattle that I have, I will be calling out. Yeah, the 7920 is here. It's sitting under some plastic in the machine shed. Well, Craig McDermott, I really hope you don't have very many dark days, and if things definitely get too dark, um, find somebody to talk to. Do not just sit alone and stew with your own thoughts. Oh, we have snow, but today it got up to 50 degrees, so it definitely did thin out a little bit. If it was up to Ryan, I mean, it'd either be a tractor or a semi. My brother definitely wants another. Well, I think we all want another semi around. He wants to run two. I'd rather he just gets rid of red and get something newer, bigger, faster, better, more reliable.
There's dinner.
Oh, food's coming. A heated shop. I could see us doing something like that coming up here. Uh-oh.
What?
Somebody's getting angry.
He needs a bottle.
I don't know. He just chilled out a little bit.
He's hungry. He's eating his hand.
You guys really think he's hungry? No way we're putting a loader on the 46. I'd be like, the 46 and the 4020, there's no way they'd get loaders on them. With the transmissions they got, that'd be terrible. To be honest, I hate winter. I mean, that's pretty obvious on here. But everybody, here, let me go ahead and say this. Ooh, you just gas attacked me. Oh, no wonder he was making faces. 249 viewers. Could I get 249 likes in this video? So, spreader is, yeah. Honestly, that's one of the things that's really screaming needs updates around here is a spreader. Hauling more manure here lately, and it's gonna increase. Plus, I talk to my buddy a lot about cattle all the time. Actually, I was just talking to him tonight. Once again about going forward here, getting away from selling as much hay as I am and feeding out more of my grass hay, because the cattle that I got now aren't going through as much hay as I would really think they would in the middle of winter, and I'm in the category of going ahead and putting 5, 6, 8, 10, 15, that's a little excessive, bale feeders out in the lot for my cattle and just feeding hay year round. I can make plenty of feed relatively cheap, and with $1,000 to $1,100 a head feeder calves, you guys kind of see where I'm going at with this. And it seems how hay is a hard sell right now. I mean, call me crazy, call me stupid, but I wouldn't be surprised if I couldn't get away with keeping a lot of that hay that I've been trying to sell, which I made good money the last 3 years selling hay, but I'm doing the math in my head and on napkins and everything else like that, and getting the cattle around and continuing to produce this hay that I'm making, and it's quality hay that's even better, but better yet. I think putting it towards cattle and walking off the farm is going to be the way to go. Back on topic here. Would I tune the 82? Yeah. We're actually looking at tuning the 79, and I am not against putting another 35 horse on the 8235R. The reason that we haven't is because we haven't had any implements around where we consistently would need that extra horse. My buddy is the parts guy. I mean, I got my brother Ryan and my friend Ryan, and my buddy Ryan, you wouldn't get him to start a channel. He's got too much going on as it is. I mean, you're talking about a guy that just got a smartphone He's had a flip phone since 2013, the same flip phone since 2013. But I will give him credit. The guy has mastered Snapchat, TikTok, and Hulu and Netflix. So I give him credit for that. Hi, Bryson. Hello to everybody that's watching the video that I haven't said hi to. So this is probably our best live stream we've had in a long time. Does this mean we're going to start pivoting towards more, I don't know, more views, more action on the rest of the story channel? Here's a question I got. Seems how I got you guys here. I don't know his TikTok. Guys, I don't have TikTok. I hardly post on Instagram. I don't know if that's hurting me. If you guys want to see more Instagram pictures. Hey, Jacob. But the question I got for you in regards to my videos, do you think I should drop the intro and outros and just start in talking? Honest question. Make sure you put your comments either here or down below when I upload this video. I would like to know. What would you guys like to see me change?
Fries are still cooking.
Oh, okay. Everybody say hi to Brett.
Hi.
She says hi. Relina's coming to say hi. Careful. Careful. Can you send her up here? Ah, she's busy.
Come here.
Yep, she's busy. You guys missed out on seeing Relina. My problem is I like the intro, no change needed. I love the intro. So here's a question. While I got you here, should I start just mixing it up? Every other video? I mean, with intro, without intro, and just every other one? Yeah. I miss Paul Harvey. You guys, Calvin! Sorry. Dad voice kicked in there just a little bit. I miss Paul Harvey. I mean, I know everybody gets old and they pass on, but my thing is I can't tell you guys how many days I spent growing up in a 2955 pulling that New Holland rollabar rake, listening to Paul Harvey over the noon hour, watching Grandma come across the field bringing me lunch. So I don't know. That is why I chose this channel name. Makes me original. And I do appreciate that. Everybody that does watch, that is watching, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I don't say it to be repetitive or sound desperate for the views and anything, but it keeps my channel going. So you guys got me for another year. I'm going to keep posting this year. I do have some pictures, or at least, the last picture I have that I've seen lately of my grandparents with me and my grandpa is the one that made me cry and made me post that wedding day video. Because my sister sent me that an hour before. Oh, somebody's dinner's here. An hour before I was going to go get married, and Alicia sent me a picture of me when I was like 5 years old, and me and grandpa were down at the park in one of the pavilions, and me and grandpa are looking back and forth at each other. So that one definitely actually hurt, because that was one of the things that really bugged me. Is out of all the people that came to my wedding, I mean, my grandma and grandpa were the ones that I really wish could have made it. My wife hates YouTube, basically just because it just takes so much of my time. But that is a big reason why you don't see me do a lot of videos that are out there where it's somebody's talking, but every lull period they cut it out, so it seems like they're talking continuously. I understand where that video style is coming from, but my problem is I do not have the amount of time to sit and edit those kind of videos. That's why my videos are, clips, I guess you could say, where it's either I'm sitting and talking steady the whole way through, or it's me in a couple videos with an overview or something. I'm gonna try to do more of the action stuff. I still have my GoPros. I still have the mounts and everything that Herschel Myrna have sent me. I'm gonna try to do more GoPro videos, like talking and everything. But I've just had too much going on, and December was a hell month for me. Somebody um, probably took a couple of years off my life um, in December because of him, just from stressing. So we have a donation from Neil M. Carter, $50 again. Thank you, Neil. Thank you very much. Uh, hey, it helps. I mean, what are diapers right now? $60 a thing? I think it's like $60 a thing for diapers right now, and it it adds up. I mean, farm hands aren't cheap.
No,
They're
you
especially
cannot have
not
that.
they're especially not cheap to grow. I'll tell you that much. So everybody say thanks to Neil Carter. Actually, anybody that's willing to comment, say thank you, Neil, because it definitely that definitely helps. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of viewers and a big subscriber base. At least I don't feel like it. I mean, 40 some thousand is plenty. But everybody that does take the time to watch my videos, I do really appreciate it. I mean, I'd like to think or we're definitely a family channel. I know I will be the first to admit was it 2 years ago? The videos were hard to do, and trying to stay upbeat and positive, it comes across in the videos, and it comes across in the amount of people that I lost watching because my attitude, my demeanor just wasn't there. So, yes, it's going to be spring before we know it. So, that's just it. The pickup is starting to show some signs of rust, but I'm gonna probably run it as long as it'll run. If I went back to 2014, what would I have done different? With the knowledge that I know now, I would have stuck with the bred cows. Um, not taking as many risks. Yeah, I appreciate it, David, but everybody hopes to win the lottery. Here's a question we got for you. If you won the lottery, I guess this goes for my non-ag and my ag viewers, but if you won the lottery, money, okay, 10, $20 million. I guess not huge, like infinite amounts of money, but enough that you could change your life, but not so much that, you know, you'd never have to worry about money again if you're not being careful. Relina. She's not crying, I promise. She's not. She's just excited. Would you take that money and reinvest it back into your farm operation and make your whole operation like perfect, pretty, beautiful, brand new fences, brand new everything, new equipment, whatever? Or would you pick up the stakes and relocate to someplace different? Comment down below, comment in the live stream. And that is the same way with people that live in town. Would you stay in town, or would you fix up your house, completely remodel? What would you do? I'm curious. Because I asked my buddy Ryan that tonight, and I had him thinking for quite a bit. Well, Keaton, as far as your grandparents and your great grandparents are around and still on the farm, enjoy it. Because I know a guy that is going through a situation where his grandparents won't be around for much longer, and he's very aware of it. So he's not he's accepted it, but it's still never easy. Make sure anybody that oh well, we got Ethan here working on farms. I work for a farm, but I'd invest. Come on, get back here. The money into a manure drag line and make moving manure more efficiently. There you go. So everybody say hi to Ethan. We haven't seen him in a while. Hope everything is all well with you too, dude. I know you had a little one. At least you had one little one. I don't know if you had any more. Find all your grandpa's cattle that were sold. Well, Devin, another one I've heard a part of that too is people that have gone and bought in their dads or their grandparents' machinery. They've had the serial numbers and they go and locate them, which I thought was pretty neat. Get all your favorite farm YouTubers some new equipment. Well, it's fun hearing people that don't just think of themselves too. It's, I guess, sharing the wealth. Upgrade equipment, buy cattle, buy more farmland. Your girlfriend would take it. I know. We all say we love them, but yeah, she'd have her amount figured out how much she'd want to. Yeah, which is really, you know, I think we all dream of that. If we had the money, what would you do with it? I mean, what would you honestly do if you won the lottery? Problem is the amount of people that you'd get a big windfall of money and then you spend it all. 2.5 years old. Careful, dude. They start getting to that age, they start getting really mobile, and the bigger they get, the faster they get. Just ask this the other one running around here. She just turned 3. There you go. My brother, that would be my brother's answer too. Buy an apartment complex and hire people to manage it. My brother would do the exact same thing. So, what's everybody's opinion about grain prices going forward? Because my problem, yeah, moving to Florida. Yeah, she probably would. Texas. She wouldn't do Florida. She'd go to Texas. What I've actually come across is my personal opinion with grain prices going forward here. I think we have one more up and to the right as far as corn and bean prices. I think we have one more chance, even if it's just from a weather rally. But my concern is that going forward here, if you're looking out very many years, I'm I sincerely am worried that prices are going to correct, and you're going to see us back down in that $4 or $5 range, and not a very long time frame away. More grain bins are the quickest way to profit. More grain bins for us would mean being able to go through and snorting would actually be able to harvest in a timely manner, even if we're not sending it directly down to the river. Uh, Hold on, Luke Chrisman. Thank you, thank you once again. Everybody say thank you to Luke Chrisman. Um, by all means, everybody say thank you to Luke. Oh, everybody say bye to Calvin. Ah, my food's out here. Thank you, Luke. That was a big help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I agree. There's going to be a drop in grain prices sooner than later. Being able to harvest our grain and just taking it to a bin and dumping it and getting it out of the field in a timely manner would be huge. That's where grain bins would really pay for us, even if we spun around and sold out of them right away. Just being able to get them out of the field. The combine is huge. I think the newer combine, the 9770, was a huge unlock for us in regards to getting better yields. We saw, oh my gosh, what compared to what the 9510, well, we could get with that. Uh, Tens of bushels better this year. Granted, everything has to line up just right, but the amount of yield that we were pushing through that 9770 this year would be falling out the back of that 9510. I'm not trying to harp on the 95 or anything else, saying it's a bad machine or anything else like that, but it's just the way that machine was. It was a level land machine. So if you get any kind of level like this or like this, I had pieces of rubber in the back end, and I actually bought a kit to make the channels on the back end, the chaffer and everything, to whoops to keep grain from going from one side to the other, and the corn could not fall down through everything fast enough. and you could literally see the corn coming out the back end of the machine. And I'm talking only going 2.5 miles an hour. So I mean, yields for us have improved. I'll put it lightly. Yields for us have improved, and this planter is hopefully another unlock for better yields. With this tractor on it, I feel like it'll be that much more yet, because that tractor, at least for this year, is narrowed up for 30-inch rows. So being narrowed up for 30-inch rows means that we aren't driving on any of the rows that that planter is planting. All the rows are spaced so the tires won't interfere with them. So that's going to be huge. If you guys want more stories, that's a pretty common statement here. What was going through your mind in the video? A good time to panic. My uncle Carl likes that video. He says that every time I've seen him here lately, is that's his favorite video of mine, just because of the nature of it. My statement in it is, do I want to be out here doing this? No. Well, no, I didn't want to be out there doing that, but I was also trying to finish the last. I think I only had like 7/10 of an acre left to plant before I chickened out and I bailed out for home. Now, in that video, I was panicking because I had my phone up and I was watching the radar come across, and there was a deep red cloud cell coming across, and it was going to come right across exactly where I was at. And it was one of those things of playing chicken with the rainstorm. And I made it home before that storm came through, but it essentially chased me home to where we had, when a tornado's going through where you don't see it but you can hear it, and it sounds like a train is flying overhead. That is what it sounded like as I was pulling into the driveway at the home farm and pulling the shed door shut. So I'd say it was a smart move quitting when I did, even though I had to go back up a few days later and finish planting. But there was a lot of concern and a lot of worry in my mind at that point in time, because I was really worried I was going to get either hailed out or hit by a tornado. Didn't we have to replant that field as well? Um, Ultimately, I believe we went through and replanted it, and it only ran like 35 bushel of the acre, because the way that planter was set up at the time, it didn't break up that no-till crust very well, and it it crusted, and the beans couldn't get through it. I think as of right now, I think we're leaning pretty heavily towards leaving the duals on this year. If you're asking about the 46 and the 82 and the 79, we actually put the duals back on the 4640 last year, raking, because down at the valley where those hills are, the stability, the peace of mind knowing that you're not going to tip it over is pretty important. I mean, now some people would say don't make the hills, but I know full well that on the 7600, I can get across those hills with the 76 on all the steep parts. Not being dumb about what you're doing, but it's it's manageable. I mean, just don't go 8 miles an hour around those hillsides. So, what exactly is the difference between 10, 20, 30 series tractors? Cabs, engines, overall designs. So, well, thanks for the concern. I'm doing all right. It's just where it's February, we're going to be going into spring here before long. We hit March and I'll start getting busy again. But it is 54 minutes long. I'm going to upload this video. We currently have more likes than current viewers, so that is always awesome. But I want to go ahead and say once again, I thank everybody that watches my videos. I thank everybody that subscribes to my channel. Thank you to everybody that supports us, because the family really appreciates it. And I'm looking forward to posting more videos this year, this summer, this spring. And you guys will see them, because I'm going to keep posting them. So once again, if you haven't liked, make sure you like. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because this channel, by all means, isn't going anywhere. So, EAB Farms, you have a good evening yourself, dude. I was actually watching some of your stuff the other night. So, with that, I gotta end the video before my supper gets too cold. But, um, I don't know. I could do another live stream a little bit down the road here, but it can wait. So. I'm gonna let this video get uploaded though, so everybody can go back and rewatch it if you want, or anybody that hasn't had a chance to watch it, most certainly can. So until next time, take care, take it easy, keep in touch. Talk to you guys later.